everyone, and welcome to K-Pop Cosmos. I am your host, Freyja, and joining me once again is my co-host, Mark. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, Freya, it is going good. It is going very, very well. How are you doing today?
I am doing really good. I'm extremely tired, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm exhausted, but other than that, I'm doing great.
nice,
So
nice.
awesome. So today we are talking about someone that a lot of you might actually know about without actually knowing about, and that is Younha.
고요한 일상도 나쁘지는 않아 마음껏 그리워할 수 있으니 세상의 기쁨을 죄다 누린 것 같은 기분이 없지 한켠에 피어나던 불안한 낯선 이기면서도 어디까지 멀리 날아오르고 싶었던 거야 그땐 그게 정답이었어.
Yeah, so Younha, she's a K-pop star, but she's also very popular. You might not know her, but she does a lot of opening and closing themes for anime and TV shows. She's very, very popular, actually. um, and what I mean by you may know her or you may not know her is she actually did an opening. I believe it's an opening for Bleach, and it's one of the more popular ones. It was, let's see, it was the Hope. God, my Japanese is so bad. Houkiboshi song, I believe. And that is it's the third ending for Bleach, the anime. And I freaking love that ending. But yeah, it's the third ending for Bleach. It's because Younha, she was born in 1988. And let's see. Sorry. She has a nickname called the Oricon Comet because when she originally tried to audition in South Korea, but the record labels rejected her because she, quote unquote, wasn't pretty enough to become a star. So she dropped out of high school at the age of 16 and went to Japan.
There you go, as you do.
As you do. Yeah, exactly. And she went to Hankook University for Foreign Students, and she majored in Japanese while she was there. She debuted in Japan in 2004. Let's see. And she is the second Korean. So when she released the ending song for Bleach, it debuted on Oricon Daily at number 18 and peaked at 12, making Younha the second South Korean artist, after, of course, our girl Boa, to break into the Oricon top 20. And so she has that lovely origin story, which I think is just, it's so ridiculous, because every entertainment industry does this. Like, yeah, you have a great voice, but you're just not attractive. I'm like, music videos and TV, it's like I was thinking of that old song from MTV, the video killed the radio star.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's totally true, because back in the day, you had some ugly singers. Like, you see pictures of them, they were ugly. But then we have music videos now, and so now they have to be like attractive, quote unquote. And I feel like that has taken over more, because there's so many like singers. I'm not going to say who, because obviously there are so many singers, quote unquote, that can't sing, but they're attractive. And so they're like, we'll fix it in the recording studio and you'll just lip sync during your concerts. So now it's more like, how pretty are you? And talent comes second. So it's kind of, I think it's ridiculous. And that's why I always watch lives of anyone I want to see live, because I'm not going to spend money to go hear someone who can't sing live. She is considered one of the country's best singer-songwriters in both Japan and China. South Korea, get your crap together.
I think it's kind of amusing that she tried to debut in South Korea, and they were like, yeah, you just don't look pretty enough.
Don't got
But
the
in,
look.
in Japan, they're like, oh, you're talented. Here you are.
Yeah. Ta-da. Here's a career for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And China likes her too, so that's pretty awesome. She does have a younger sister. She can speak English, Japanese, and Korean. Her, like I said before, her songs are featured as anime and drama OSTs. She learned how to play the piano at the age of 5. She could play any instrument while singing with ease. Yeah, we just saw her playing the guitar as well.
Mhm.
She started listening to Japanese music at a young age. She went through 20 auditions, but did not succeed in Korea. She did collaborations with J Park, Tableau, Tiger JK. She also did Epic High a couple times. I think she did covers of their songs or whatever. She did a couple of their songs. What is that called?
Yeah, she did a cover or
She-
did a remix.
Remix, I want to call it. She did it twice.
Okay.
She also did a song with John Park, and there was another one that she did a collab with, but I don't really want to mention him.
Oh.
Well, he's a convicted sex offender.
Oh, that one. I was thinking of someone totally different.
So it's Jun-Yong for gang raping 2 different victims.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to bring. Whatever. Anyway, moving on from him, and she also did a collaboration with RM from BTS, and that song is Winter Flower.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was thinking of.
no, I'm fine with that. The other guy, I was like, yeah, that one. Kind of taints the song a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she did a remake. They're calling it a remake of Epic High's Umbrella, and she did another one as well. Both of which charted really well, and it actually helped chart the other songs again as well. Let's see. She was a Mensa member.
Oh, so she's smart.
Yeah. I believe Japan had a autobiography series on her, like a recording one. And she said that her IQ was like 158
Oh, okay.
or something like that. I don't know if I got the translation right. I think that's what she said. But it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. It's not translated. It's all in Japanese and Korean. So if you can understand those languages, go for it. But yeah, she's a part of Mensa, which is the world's largest and oldest high IQ society. So she's actually officially a part of that. So
Wow.
cool. She's smart. Very smart. And you can kind of tell from her lyrics too, if you sit down and read them. They're very, I don't want to say I don't know how to say, but thought-provoking, a lot of them. And she did take a break from the music industry for health reasons, which is good and I think actually quite common. She is 5'2". She is very, I won't want to say short, but she's shorter than me.
She's tiny. She's tiny.
She's tiny. She's under C9 Entertainment, and she debuted in October 20th, 2004 in Japan with her first single, Yubikiri. And then in Korea in 2006, she debuted with the song Audition. Her fandom name are called Y-Holic. They don't have a fan. They don't have a fan color though, but she does have an official light stick, and it's quite cool.
Wow! I actually was looking for that, and I didn't see it, so that's very cool.
Yeah. So the first one kind of doesn't look like that, but this is the version 2 that she came out with. So yeah, I quadruple checked this thing because I kept seeing different versions. I'm like, is this actually it, or is this like a fan thing? But this is what I found as the official one. If it's not. See, it's C9 and Everline. I'm pretty sure that's the official one. So let's see. She also got married she got married quite recently, actually. On March 20th. On March 5th of this year, 2025, she announced she would be getting married, and she got married on March 30th. And her husband is Lee Hyojung, who runs the YouTube channel Science Cookie. So she married a YouTuber.
Hey, all right.
Go YouTubers.
YouTubers are winning now. That's excellent.
Yeah. So I actually watched some of his stuff and I'm like, oh, it's in English. And then the subtitles are in Korean. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So it's very interesting. Let's see. She also had some legal stuff that she had to go into. She actually sued her company back in 2011. She was suing her company due to contract questionable validity.
Okay.
And the courts ruled in her favor, actually. So, and her company tried to countersue her as well. They didn't get that. It fell through. 2012, the courts found the case in favor of Younha, resulting in the annulment of her contract with Lion Media, which is her first media, and then she went to C9. I believe, I can't remember exactly what it was about, but I believe it was because she found out that they were taking snippets from other songs without permission.
Oh,
And
really?
putting, yeah, I think that's what it was. If I could, I didn't write it down though. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Is because they were plagiarizing without her knowing. So, which we have seen before. So, yeah. So interesting. So she's kind of had an up and down popularity. Like her songs would be on the top 10 and then they would drop to like not pop, like the new one would be not popular and she'd go back up and up down. It's really kind of dependent on a lot of different things. Like I said, I found her, I didn't know it was her, but that Bleach song. That's how I found her. But I thought she was a J-pop star. I mean, technically, yes, she is because she debuted in Japan, but you know, I thought she was like a Japanese singer.
Yeah.
From Japan, but she's actually a Korean singer debuting in Japan. So I didn't know this was the same person. I thought they were completely different people. So I'm really glad I stumbled on her again, even though it did come through RM from BTS and Winter Flower. Because I was listening to it, I'm like, that sounds really familiar. And I went through all of her Spotify stuff. I'm like, oh, there it is. Found it. So yeah, she's great. She's very much a hidden gem of the K-pop community. Well, not so hidden, but hidden in Korea.
Yeah.
She's very well known outside of Korea, and then in Korea, I guess they're kind of catching up now. I love her stuff. So her music videos, there is a lot, a lot more than I thought there would be originally.
Yeah, you know, it was tricky because I couldn't find, because she's had so many videos between Japan and Korea, like I couldn't find a comprehensive list of her music videos in chronological order. Like it just seemed impossible to me. So I did watch a bunch of them. I'm not 100% sure I got them all, but
Yeah.
I did watch a slew of them. And I'm pretty sure I got most of them. So there may be a couple of videos that that you bring up that I probably didn't catch, but I think I caught most of them.
Oh, we'll see. And all of them are in, like, the titles are pretty much all in Korean.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And so I'm like, what's the name?
And because I was writing them down and I'm like, okay, Younha, and then it's Korean symbols, and then that's it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, the next video, Younha, Korean symbols. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna know the titles of these songs. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, but some of them, if you look in the descriptions, it will say one song music, and then it'll tell you, like the so her, I want to say newest song. No, I don't think it's her. Is it her newest song? Sunfish. It's September 1st, 2024. It's the one that starts off anime and then it switches over. No, that's not the most recent one. and then it switches over to her on a boat.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
That one's so good. So then I don't know if you saw that, but if you go into the description, it actually has the album and the song name in English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just have to go into the descriptions.
Okay.
So it's from her album Growth Theory, which is her 7th album, and it's called Sunfish, which you can kind of guess because she is rescued by a giant sunfish at the end. That one's really good. It also has English subtitles for you, anyone who wants to watch it, because a lot of her stuff does not have English subtitles. So you're just gonna okay, just gonna enjoy the music.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I kept putting the captions up, and it was like Japanese, and I'm like, oh no, that's not helping me at all.
Like I'd be able to read it a little bit, but like I was like, yeah, most people are like I don't know, but yeah, a lot of them do have English subtitles. You just have to make sure you hit the subtitles. I actually really like this song. What it actually is talking about, no idea, but I like it lyrically. Because she's like, one of the lines is like, "I'll become the sun of the ocean and shine," and I don't know if she's talking to someone or what, but it's a very pretty song. I love it. I love when she mixes the anime style in her music videos to the live action stuff as well. I love
Yes,
that.
I'm a huge fan of that. It reminded me of a and this is I apologize. This is a very old reference because I'm a very old person. But there was a cartoon show that I used to watch as a kid in the 80s called Kid Video. And it was the show was about a band, like an actual band, that got zapped into a music world that was all animated. But the show was it would start off with them in live action, and it would zap them into the cartoon, and then you watch the show as a cartoon. So you see the same people, but as animated characters. And then at the end of the episode, you'll get a music video of them as a band, as a live action band. So that kind of, here I am in live action, here I am in animated form. I love that combination. I love when that happens. And that what those she has 2 videos like that. That reminded me, it's like, oh, here she is with blue hair playing the guitar, and here she is with blue hair swimming in the ocean. So I love that.
Yeah, like I said, I love the animation. It was giving me, I don't want to say Studio Ghibli vibes because not
Yes.
quite, but her little sunfish friend showed up again.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's the second one where she's playing the guitar, and that one is called Point Nemo.
Wow, I wonder what inspired that.
I wonder, it's all the fish maybe. But yeah, it's like a continuation of the previous music video. And it even kind of concludes with the comets, the shooting stars and everything, which is actually not shooting stars. It is a satellite that has like broken apart in the atmosphere.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So it was really, I love it. It's really nice, and also the lyrics are really nice in that. And she's like, what we must cherish. What does it call it? It's what we must cherish are all the things that disappear, and love. So essentially, she's talking about like cherish the things you have while you have them. Essentially, And I thought it was a very pretty song. I like it. And yeah, she's wearing the blue hair, which I was like, whoa. And she's wearing a school uniform, like a high school uniform, with like the puffy like sock thing.
Yeah, like look almost like leg warmers almost.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of are because they go over her shoes too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. It looks especially warm. But yeah, I love the animation. I think these are the 2 most recent music videos she has. Are those 2?
Yep.
They all came out last year.
Yeah, no, that's where I stopped, or that's where my list finished, is that last one with her playing guitar on the beach.
Yeah, I think she was busy with wedding preparations after that.
Sure.
So, and I'm always happy when they get married. Hopefully it's a good marriage. A lot of her songs are very ballady, I want to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say she must be the queen of the K-drama OSTs because they're all of her a majority of her songs seem very emotional and ballady.
Yeah. Ironically though, I don't think she's really part of K-dramas.
Oh my god, that's a wasted opportunity then.
I know, but she does have a Chinese drama that she has an OST for. It was let me look it up again. Because I actually watched this drama and I'm not going to say it was good because it wasn't necessarily good. Where is it? And it even didn't go. It was a Chinese period drama, and I am obsessed with period dramas, especially Chinese ones, because they do like the wire fu where they're like flying and stuff, and the bad CGI always cracks me up. And she let's see, Korean album, Japanese albums. She was in, where is it? Gosh, I know it was called like Eternal something. Gosh dang it. Oh, gall. Not that one. Drama, no. I can't find it. Oh, it's called Destiny of Love.
Okay.
So Destiny of Love, it didn't do well, so her song didn't do well. But it's a Chinese drama. I believe this is the right one. Destiny of Love, quirky, clever. It's she's trying to sabotage a political marriage.
Oh, geez.
And it has a lot of very Chinese comedy involved.
Okay.
So if if you're not used to Chinese comedy, it's very weird. Okay, here's actually the actual one that she was part of. So that was a different one. This one is a Fuji TV one, and I have never seen it before, unfortunately. I think it's really hard when like everyone has different. So this one's about romance in a phone dating service.
Okay.
A Korean woman is dating outside her nationality, and her father discovers her boyfriend Mamoru and rejects him. So she's dating a Japanese guy, and she's a Korean lady. So that's the one she was a part of, not the Chinese drama. Anyway, I've gotten those two confused because they have the exact same name. Anyway, but I haven't seen that one. But I did see the Chinese one, and that one's it's Chinese. It's very Chinese. So let's see, anything else? Yeah, she did a lot of anime. OST. She was also she realized she wanted to do music and everything because she read, what was it, Gokson? Where is it? She watched a popular Japanese drama, Goksen. Have you heard of Goksen before?
No, I haven't heard of that.
All right, so Goksen is so it's very, very popular. I remember watching this show really, like it was from like 2002. It's really old. So this lady is the granddaughter or daughter of a Yakuza boss, right?
Okay.
But she wants to be a teacher, so she becomes a teacher at an all-male private high school. And all of the boys are a bunch of delinquents. And so she's trying to not be a Yakuza while dealing with these delinquents. It's comedy martial arts. It's so funny because she can like kick all of their asses and stuff.
Okay.
So it's great. It's super popular. It's really dated now. I highly recommend it. And there is a manga. It's great. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, she decided she wanted to pursue an acting and singing career because of that show. Oh no,
Nice.
she chose it because she wanted to. That's how she learned Japanese. My bad. Sorry,
Oh,
my
okay.
nose. I was like, wait, no, it was. That's how she learned Japanese. She wanted to learn Japanese because of watching that show.
Nice.
I was like, maybe don't learn how to speak Japanese from a character that's supposed to be Yakuza, though. You'll get some weird, speaking habits. Let's see. She was also her third single was a tie-in to the Touch live action movie adaptation, which is also a Japanese high school baseball manga series.
Nice.
Let's see. She has a lot of these. No, not that one. So anyway, going back to the music, we're done touching on anime and getting my notes all confused. She has a lot of very interesting. I feel like they're breaking up songs, but then again, I don't really actually know what's going on. Did you watch the one that's super old, like 14, 50 years old, where she kind of has that early 2000s, like, I don't want to say mushroom hairstyle, but like, it's like half bob, half long kind of thing.
I
Did you see
think so.
that?
I think
She's
so.
in a,
There was one that was very low definition, so to
yeah,
speak. They're like,
it's
oh,
a,
how old is this video?
I think it's called Password 486.
Yep, that's it.
And the dick running for some reason. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm watching it, like, I have no idea what's going on. I really want to know because I don't. Is he chasing? Did you understand what was going on? Because
No, and after a while, like if I don't catch it at the very but before the chorus comes in, then I really have to pay attention, and then hopefully it'll be explained to me by the end of the video. But I kind of just lost, like I lost the thread about halfway through, and I was just more interested in the song, and my brain just kind of checked off the video.
okay, because I was like, I have no idea what is going on. All I know is that he's running, and then at the end they kiss. I'm like, what? What was that?
That's it.
I
All
don't
you need to
know.
know. That's all you need.
And then like the CGI birds. What's going on? But that one was super super old. No idea what was going on. Did you watch what was it called? Is this it? The one what is the name? Okay, they don't even have it in English. So it's the one where a guy is sitting in the cafe and he takes a picture of the coffee. And then he's just kind of sitting there.
Yes.
I actually quite liked the story elements for that one because it's their relationship situation. And it feels like him getting over her. I don't know if it's because she died or if because she broke up with him. Because he's sitting there alone and then it flashes to like them together and the things they did together, and then it flashes to him alone again, and then something about like the untied shoe. So he's having all these flashbacks of her. So I'm like, is this like a breakup song or is this like a memory song? And him getting over it because he deletes all their photos later at the end.
Right. Yeah. So there was two videos. Again, I don't know the names of them because
Yeah.
I only got the Korean letters that was on there. But I want to say the video before that was she was going on a date with a guy. And he's like trying to, she like, it's a cute song. She kind of wakes up and she's kind of getting ready for her date. And as she's on a date, she's not really paying attention to him because she's thinking about this other guy. And it was, her ex-boyfriend or whatever. And then the video ends with her getting up and just being sad and going outside. And, she's not ready to date again. And then the next video, it starts off with her and a guy. So it's like the second part, and that's where the like she goes outside and her no, he's sitting at the bus stop and his shoelace is untied, and
Mhm.
then he remembers about tying her shoelace, and then she comes outside, and her shoelace is untied, which I realize now that that's definitely a thing in K-pop. Like if you tie a girl's shoe, she's gonna fall madly in love with you, or that is the sign of true love in a woman's eye. If you bend down and tie her shoe, because every video I see, when a guy does that, the girl is like, "Oh, I love you," and I'm like, "Wow, who knew? Who knew?"
It's
Um,
that simple, man.
yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. So yeah, I was, the first video, I was like, "Oh, that's so sad that she, her and this guy broke up, and she's not quite ready to date." And then when the second video came on, I was like, "Oh, good, I get to see more of it." And I swear, I thought that they were going to get back together. That the end of the video, she's going to be like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we'll get back together." But then he starts deleting like all of her stuff, and I'm like, "Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I guess it really is over."
Yeah, that's what I was like, I thought, did she die? Like, yeah, so I thought that song, I loved it. I actually like all of her songs. They're very much my chill playlist. Just kind
Hmm.
of relax and like I can vibe, like just relax to this song. Um, they're very beautifully done. Her vocal range is really well done. I believe she was also on, I wish I had it somewhere. One of my favorite songs is actually her from a singing contest show
Oh,
from
okay,
Korea.
okay,
It's on my Spotify playlist, but it's oh god, it's like Immortal Song or something,
okay.
and it's so good. I believe it's Immortal Song. Let me see. No. It would help if I didn't have a million songs from her on my playlist. She's on the best collection of, gosh dang, what is everything in season 7 of Immortal Song, I want to say. But it's so good. She hits some really powerful high notes. It's
Mhm.
fantastic, and she like holds them. She's so good. But anyway, it's on her Spotify. You can find it. And I'm so happy that they have Spotify's now, because I remember like back in the day you couldn't. There was no Spotify for anyone outside of the U.S. I'm glad they're actually doing that, because now I can listen to my J rockers too. So I can now support them legally.
Yeah, here
Woo!
you go.
I'm not a pirate so much anymore. But yeah, so she has some really powerful stuff. I really recommend her Spotify. You can find some really cool things. Um, the song Umbrella, which now that I know it's an epic high song, makes so much sense. It's a really, really good song. The music video, I think she's dating a ghost. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's also one of those ones that the subtitles are in Korean, but he's
Mhm.
standing there too. But he kind of like, she puts her hand on the railing and he just kind of phases in, and his hands on top of hers. So and they have the same umbrella. So I'm like, is he a ghost or what? Did you watch that music video?
I did watch that one. Yeah.
So is he a ghost, or am I just like, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think we can go with the ghost theory. That sounds solid to me.
Okay, because like she has his umbrella, and they're walking the same areas he is, and they're doing the same things. So I'm gonna same ghost, and I don't know. Her songs are very sad. A lot of
Yeah.
melancholy, I guess I should say, very melancholy. But I love them because they're not like depressing. They're just, and then he's gone again. So they're just kind of like not really like, yeah, dance type,
Right.
party songs. They're very much more, can I just say Adele-ish? Like Adele
Oh,
is
yeah.
very powerful, but like she's like ballad singer, you know. Um that's why I get kind of, their voices aren't the same, obviously, but not even close. But um she's very much more she does have some I don't want to say poppy songs because it wasn't really. There's one song where she's playing the piano in this very cute checkered black and white checkered dress. Did you see that one? It's a performance video.
Yeah, I think I did see that one. Yeah, that was like one of the
I
later ones, I think, right?
3 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And it's very simple. That's another thing I like about her music videos for the most part. They're very simple. Like it's usually her and the band. And then they add like anime into it or something. But I love it. I love seeing my singers play instruments though. And this one is a performance video. It's for End Theory, I want to say. I don't know the name of the song. Everything is in Korean, and that's okay. It's oh god, where are you? Let me translate it on Google Translate, see if it's any. Well, that's helpful. Okay. I have no idea. It gave me like 6 different things. Several meanings. No, that's her name. Okay, I don't know. It's Younha. It's just her name. But anyway, she's on the piano, and I absolutely loved that music video. It's so simple, and I loved watching her play the piano whenever it showed her hands.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was really good, and I thought her outfit was super cute too. Like the ripped up sweater, whatever. I could take it or leave it, but that checker dress was absolutely adorable. It's so cute. And she looks very nice in that music video. Like everything was so well done. And then there's another one where she's not playing the piano, but they're both really good. I just love her music. It's so. Sometimes you need a song that's just calming, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and she's very emotional. You know, there's a lot of you can feel. She's very expressive in her voice. You can
Yes.
feel the emotions when she sings, and that's something that you don't really get a lot in a majority of K-pop.
Mhm.
I mean, unless it's for for an OST, for a
Yeah.
drama OST, but to have it in just like regular songs, it's refreshing.
Yeah, it very much is. And that's a good way to describe her voice is refreshing. It is
Mhm.
because it's not dark and heavy or very powerful, but it's also not the nasally high pitched, I don't know, girly voice.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. She can sing from her gut, and you can tell.
Yeah, and that's it's just so good. And I keep watching her music videos. I'm like, who said she wasn't pretty? It's like the rest of us must be hideous because oh my gosh. She's so pretty. But and then there is one music video also that has English subtitles. It's called Dark Cloud. Did you see that one?
Yes, I did see that one. Yep.
That one is really, really good. The lyrics are very like depression. Because she's like, oh, I didn't skip a meal today. I didn't even skip a meal today. I'm doing better. And then she's like, you see them break up and her just kind of sitting around. She's a plate full of food and it's just sitting there. She's throwing paper airplanes. Like,
Yep.
It's just it's a good representation of, I want to say depression, like being depressed and upset. She has a box of band-aids and everything. I think it was well done. I think the music video was well shot. Everything was beautiful in that video. The staircase makes me nervous, actually. Did you notice that? It doesn't have a banister. It's just one of those like open staircases. I hate those. They make me nervous. And then like all of the remnants of his stuff around the house and everything. It's just her vocals are so good though. It's just so well done.
That song has really good vocals and really good melodies in it too. That's the key. Like you can sing a good song, but if the songwriting isn't well, if it isn't done well, it doesn't really matter like how good the voice is. If it's like repetitive, not cheesy, but if it doesn't have any arc to it, if it doesn't do anything, it doesn't work. But she's actually like her songs are actually really good. Like they're really well written songs to match her voice, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
Just because you can sing doesn't mean your song is good, but she actually has some good songs.
Yeah, and there's a lot of I always think of a lot of songs that just don't match the singer's voice or the vocal
Mhm.
range or something, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't fit their style, and you're like, "Well, this just kinda seems off." Like, the songs like, everything else works, but it doesn't fit them, you know? It's weird. So, I always blame the companies for that because they're the ones doing it, but, and then when the artist goes solo, they usually find their thing,
Yeah.
and that's usually why sorry, I thought I had that turned off, but apparently not. I always have this problem. Okay, let me turn my sound off. Sorry. I always have it off. Why did it turn it off? There. Okay, now it's off completely. Anyway, sorry. um, so when that's why with like groups and stuff, they start out with a specific sound that doesn't necessarily fit sometimes, and then they start as they get older and more they get more accustomed to what actually fits them. Then their music usually gets a lot better, and we've talked about that a lot. Like, oh, their older stuff was good, but now that they've matured in their sound, they sound they found their niche
Right.
essentially.
Yep.
They found their stride, and it's really good. And then there are some groups where they find their stride, but then for some reason they go whoa off the off the rails, and you're like, what did you choose to do this? Why? And I'm not gonna name names with that either because I don't want fandoms coming after me for that. So but yeah, I think because I believe she writes her own stuff. And usually, and that's why I was like, I really love when artists can write their own stuff because who knows better what their thing is than themselves,
Right.
especially lyrically. And she obviously very well knows her niche and her thing. Her older stuff kind of feels off,
Sure.
especially yeah, especially the one we talked about before with the guy in the plaid running for some reason. Yeah, that one I was like, it's a good song, but it doesn't really like fit her. It felt kind of, or maybe it was just in the early 2000s style that just didn't hit well.
Sure. Yeah.
um, because it was a really good song, but it's just kind of I don't know. I think her more recent stuff fits her a lot better. They did try to have her play into when she first debuted. They said they tried to have her play into like the tomboy thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they wanted her to do the tomboy vibe, but in her more recent stuff, she's more mature adult woman vibe. She's
Yep.
wearing very beautiful outfits, the like blouses and dress skirts and everything, and she looks great. And I think it fits her a lot better than the tomboy aesthetic that was going on in her earlier days. I mean, I'm not saying that was bad, but I mean, even Boa was kind of doing the tomboy aesthetic back then. It just fit Boa a little bit better.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, but yeah, no, and let's see. My favorites, I'm just gonna say one of my favorite songs. Honestly, my favorite videos is the Pointing Nemo or Point Nemo.
Okay.
Point Nemo and the Sunfish one because I love the anime being slipped in there.
Hmm.
Also, I'm just a sucker for a good like rock band or alternative band. I love guitars and the drums and everything. I love the bands. I think they're great. So those two are my favorite music videos. My favorite songs, though, I would say actually my favorite song of hers would be Stardust. It's also one of the ones that the title was in Korean. It's the music video where like a single star. She loves the astrology stuff. Oh my gosh, shooting stars. So it's where she's like pinkish hair. I believe she has pink hair in this, and she's watching an aurora borealis, and this
Oh, yeah.
comet hits down.
Yep.
And it's essentially kind of like she's talking about which timeline stuff. So I don't know if she's like hopping timelines or what. but it's very much like a family oriented music video, and I loved the song for that. I don't know, it kind of like made me feel emotions. I thought it was really like just the music itself. I thought without even watching the music video, it was really, I don't know, I guess it resonated with me. I don't know. So
Mhm.
that's my favorite song of hers is that one. And it's also she looks great with that pink, that rose pink hair. And the whole music video is just great as well. I wonder why she likes astrology so much. Honestly, everything has meteors falling to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what are your favorite music videos and favorite songs?
All right, so as I'm watching her, watching the beginning videos, like we talked about, she has a very strong voice.
Yeah.
And she reminded me of one of the members of Wonder Girls, Yinny,
Oh,
who she changed her stage name to Heartfelt, but it's Yinny from Wonder Girls, and she always played piano, and she always had the strong voices in the group. When she went solo as Heartfelt, and she, you know, really kind of went out on her own and kind of struck her own path that wasn't JYP K-pop at all. Like an amazing artist. And Younha reminded me so much of her. She has the piano playing skills. She has that really soulful voice. I'm like, man, she really reminds me of Younha. I mean, of Yinny. I can really get into this. I really enjoyed this. And then as I'm watching the videos, it was a song called "Get It." I think. Hold on, let me double check my notes here. I want to say it's called "Get It," and it was with Heartfelt. It was "Get It" featuring Heartfelt and Cheetah, who was on Pretty Rap Star winner. So
oh yeah.
it blew my brain when I'm like, man, she really reminds me of Yinny from Wonder Girls. And then Yinny from Wonder Girls shows up in one of her videos. And I'm like, what is happening? And then like it melted my brain for a second. So I love that song. And as we spoke about, she's very good at the emotions. She's good at the ballads. Most of her songs are ballads. But she did have one song that was very upbeat and poppy. And I'm like, oh, she actually can go the other direction. It's a song called Parade.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't just like a typical pop song. It had like a groove to it. And I'm like, oh, okay, it shows off her goofiness. And it shows that she can operate in that limelight. So Parade instantly went to my top, the top of the list. So Parade, Get It. And then there was one video called Propose, which was just an amazing concept. And it's one that it's hard to believe that no one else has done this before, or that this is the first time that I've come across it. A long time ago, years and years ago, I'm a big fan of the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah.
The Beastie Boys made a documentary called Awesome I Shot That, where they gave this was before the internet. This is a long time ago. They gave audience members cameras, like small 8mm cameras, and had them film the video or had them film the whole concert. And then they took all of that footage and edited their concert movie and put it out on DVD. So the entire movie was shot by fans.
That's cool.
And it's an amazing movie. And they said, we just want you to film everything. If you have to go and get a pretzel, if you go to the bathroom, whatever, film that too. It doesn't matter. And someone did. There's a part of the concert where someone actually leaves the show and goes to the bathroom. It's hilarious. But yeah, her video for Propose, it felt like it was the same thing. Like she's like, okay, you all are at my concert. You all have your cameras out. You're all, streaming the concert or whatever and filming me. I'm going to take your footage and I'm going to take that footage and make a music video out of what you shot. And I thought that was really cool. And I'm like, everyone goes to concerts with their phones out. Wow. How has no one thought of this before? The entire video is just shot from the fans and the audience. and it looks like an Instagram reel. The whole video looks like an Instagram reel. So I'm like, this is so cool. The weird thing about that is I'm looking at all of these names, all of these, people who are on Instagram, and I'm like, I wonder if these people are real. So I actually did look up names on there, and I couldn't find anyone.
Oh, they're not real.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the video is kind of old, so maybe they just don't have Instagrams anymore. But yeah, I did do like a search on all of the Instagram fans that filmed the video, and none of them popped up in my search. So I'm like, either it's very clever, or those people just changed their name after the video came out.
Maybe
maybe their name popped up on a Younha music video, and people were just like getting in their case and they had to change their name or something.
that could be it. Like they would probably got like bombarded by a ton of people.
That's what I was thinking. But I thought that was a really cool concept, and I hadn't seen that before, other than the Beastie Boys like years ago. But yeah, I thought that was really, really cool, and I kind of want to see other artists do that.
Yeah, it's very unique, and the Beastie Boys were very unique back in the day. I mean, they're still popular even nowadays, and they were out. What was it, the 80s?
It started out in the 80s, and then they had a resurgence in the 90s, and yeah, they again a group that kind of forms their own path, and you never really know like what you're gonna get with them.
Yeah, I know that they're the frat boy anthem people, though. Yeah, I did not see that video. I need to find that though, because I love uniqueness in videos. Like I like the anime thing. I mean, now more people are doing that, but I love that. I love people being creative, because that's the whole thing with artists, aren't you? That's the whole thing. You're supposed to be creative with how you do stuff and everything, and stand out from everyone, and not care if you're making, as popular as the bigger groups or whatever. You do your thing. And I can't get over that Korea was like, you're not attractive enough. Like, what is wrong with you? But it's not surprising, because we've looked at a couple different artists, and even the artists that are at the K-pop Demon Hunter voices and stuff. One of them was like, they had her training for 12 years and then just never let her debut. So she's like, all right. So yeah, I'm very happy to bring her to the forefront, and it may have been because I'm an anime fanatic and I liked her song in Bleach all those years ago. And I'm happy to see that I could talk to her about this show, because she's actually K-pop, not just J-pop. And I always like finding diamonds in the rough, because there's so many talented artists in the Korean, or in all industries, honestly, and they just kind of get buried by all the super popular ones. Right. And I like shining a light and maybe getting them some more fans and more recognition, because I like seeing people succeed.
Right.
Anyway, she is definitely my final thoughts. She's definitely a artist I would highly recommend, especially following her on Spotify. She is very much a ballad, chill vibe artist. She does have some higher, tempo ones. Not very many, but she does. And I do recommend. She's also one I very much recommend looking for her lives. Her live performances are fantastic. So I really recommend those. Also, try to find her Japanese stuff as well, because she is really, really good. So, yeah. And so I look forward to seeing more of her. I know she just got married, so we'll see if she comes back or if she retires. Whichever she decides, that's great. I hope she has a great life, honestly. So, yeah, those are my final thoughts on that. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I would say her music is really good if it's like a rainy kind of gloomy day and you don't want to go outside and you want to hear some emotional, sweeping ballads. She is perfect for that. And her voice is amazing. Yeah, and I don't know if she kind of took it personally that South Korea said that she wasn't cute enough, because she's adorable. Like,
yeah, she is.
The older she gets, the more that she stretches her artistic prowess. She just becomes more adorable. I think I think Parade, her showing off her goofiness is fantastic, and I think, as you said, as she's doing these kind of heartbreak ballads, she dresses very sweet and nice, and she looks great. She looks great. So yeah, I think she's very cool. She's definitely a unique voice in the K-pop area, and she definitely deserves a little bit more spotlight.
Mhm. All right. Yeah, she definitely does. And I bet her fans agree. So to all you Y-Holics, I hope she gets more fans.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you guys once again for joining us on K-Pop Cosmos. You can find me over on YouTube on my YouTube channel, Freyja VT, and that is Freyja. V is in Victor, T is in television. Freyja VT. I am currently playing so many games. I'm playing Silent Hill F right now for October because spooky month, and I am playing Chrono Trigger because who doesn't love Chrono Trigger for my retro game night on Fridays, and on Sundays I'm kicking off a little bit more romantic vibes, and I'm playing Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side 3, which is a Sonotome game. So yeah, and it's an old one that has actually never been localized, but I am playing it with an English patch, so you can enjoy that. And yeah, you can find me over on YouTube playing all of those. What do you got going on?
You can find me every week on Soul Wizard Podcast, a weekly show where me and my co-hosts get together and review movies and TV shows that are kind of genre based. Let's see. Last week we did. Oh my God, what did we do last week? Oh, we did a Black Phone 2, sequel to The Black Phone. Very heated discussion we had on that one. This week we're going to be doing Shelby Oaks, which is another horror movie done by Chris Stuckman, who is a movie critic YouTuber. He started off on YouTube reviewing movies like years ago, and if you criticize movies for a while, at some point someone's going to say, well, if you know so much about movies, why don't you make one? Chris Stuckman has made one. So he actually magically found a way. Well, not magically. He worked hard, has a big following, was able to get his ideas into the box office. So his movie, he's a YouTuber, but he made a movie and it's playing in theaters nationwide right now. It's called Shelby Oaks, and that's what we're going to be talking about coming up on So Wizard Podcast.
Awesome. And I saw Black Phone and I saw Shelby Oaks, so I'm going to look forward to what you guys are saying about those too. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.